What's up, guys? So this is your guy Sherm, this is your guy Jay. So right now we're gonna get into a balloon pop episode really quick. It went viral, so we're gonna see what happens.
Oh, welcome in.
Damn.
Come on a little closer. Come on in. Don't be scared. What's your name?
My name is Tavarius.
Tavarius, how old are you?
I'm 29.
You know he felt like leaving as soon as that happened.
I would too. I don't blame him. That was cold.
The thing is, that kind of reaction, you would assume that he was like the worst looking guy in the world.
Nah.
And what do you do?
I actually am on tour for PBS Children's Story.
Oh, like you write children's books or?
I have an animation company that I started when I was 21 years old.
Nice.
And then it's basically about my childhood and teaching young black boys that black dad to do care.
Wow, I love that. Oh, okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I have a Airbnb that's kind of like in the lake. So I'm a nature boy. So I love to climb trees in my time off. I love to draw. And I honestly just like peace. So I do a lot of peace and help for people who like need emotional regulation.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I kind of take everybody for who they are.
Okay.
So if you are naturally more outgoing, I try to match that. If you're inside, I try to match that. So I'm kind of like, I like to make my woman happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers is if you don't have any passion, you know, like if you don't know what you want to do in life, I kind of can't help you with that. You know, you got to love yourself and figure that out for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we could get some pop balloons. Let's go on.
Bro, this was crazy. For anyone who hasn't watched the full episode of this, these were probably the worst group of girls that they've ever had on the show. Like, most of them have like popped just off site, like all the balloons. Mm-hmm. And then like a lot of the girls that were on this episodes were just kind of like followers. Like, you know how you have certain episodes like people seem okay, the balloon pop show, are people's reasons ridiculous? Yes. People's reasons a lot of times ridiculous. Oh, your shoes, you're this. But normally, there are some people that have decent feedback. But this episode, like all the girls, most of them pop their balloons. So it wasn't just him. I think, you know.
Over there and see why they ended up popping. All right, if we can start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Yes. Hi, I'm Ishi. I'm 28.
Nice to meet
Firstly, you. I want to say that you're a very well-rounded young man. Like, everything that you have going on, A1. It was the attraction for me, and then also the height. I'm pretty tall, so I want somebody that I can look up to.
Cool.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I think she's very gorgeous.
Thank you.
I am 6'2", so I don't know how tall you are. But,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
I'm 5'6.5".
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go to our next lady here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, I'm Tara. I'm 24 years old. And just initial attraction. You're very handsome and
Thank you. Thank
really
you.
well groomed.
Thank you.
I think it was just initial attraction for me.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Once again, I think all of these women are gorgeous, you know.
Hold on, what do you think is worse? Do you think the rejection is worse, or do you think the fake compliments are worse?
The rejection.
The rejection.
Yeah. I understand the fake compliments. You want to be
you
want to be like a rude person overall. But
yeah.
Jump off of them, all of them. That stings much deeper. That means as soon as they saw him, before they heard him speak,
it was a no.
It was a no.
It was a no.
That means
it wasn't a no. It was a never.
Yeah, it was like that
like this ain't ever happened.
Yeah, that was tough. That was rough. But I mean, after you start talking, I get why you don't want to be like, oh, you're just ugly. You can be like, oh, you're attractive. And maybe they do think he's.
Yeah, I mean, I think what the real needle is when that girl said you're a nice young man, like you're a son, like.
Dude,
pat on the back.
Dude, that choice of wording really is really very important. Young man, like son.
Yeah,
not even brother, not brother, not friend. That's son.
It's super disrespectful. It's super like you're fine with just saying like, hey, like you're good, you're handsome, but not my type. But young man.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, so yeah, I didn't get to hear what they said. So just off of looking, I think they're beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Renee, I'm 25. I popped my balloon because of basically the height. I think you're very handsome, and I love that you're giving back to your community with working with the kids. But yeah, it was just the height.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Yeah.
For her, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, the height thing I understand for her because they're almost like the same height.
Yeah, well, she's even a little bit. Yeah, but yeah,
Or she might be like a little bit, but she's
That's
wearing
fine.
heels.
Yeah, but
so.
well, that's how women like to judge nowadays. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
your heel height is not your real height.
You can say it as many times as you want.
That to me, but it's like literally the craziest thing.
You can say it as many times as you want.
That's like me wearing like 4-inch boots and then like saying like that's my height.
I get it, but
It's
you can say something else, though.
no. You.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Totally.
crazy. To me.
I'm 5'11".
You're 5'11" and with heels. Right
I'm
now.
about 6 feet, 6'1".
And so now I'm looking you in your eyes. So
I don't think so. I think you're a little.
Dog.
She's taller than you.
do all that.
She's
5'11".
So now with the how tall them heels?
I'm not sure, but I think I'm about 6'1".
Oh, that was just.
5'11" with heels is not 6 feet.
Well, she's first of all, women.
That's so crazy.
But him walking up on her like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
do that.
crazy,
Yeah,
Rick,
I wouldn't.
crazy,
I wouldn't do that. Like I'm not. I hate when people invade my personal space.
Yeah,
so
that's
I like.
too
I
much.
wouldn't do that to anyone. But like, just so I like.
Her
If you're
face.
if you're 5'11" without heels, you put on heels, you're at least like 6'1". That's just like basic math.
Well, she said that. She said like 6 feet, 6'1".
But she said 6 feet. That's what I heard. I heard 6 feet. So I was like,
I mean, if
Man.
he is 6'2", she's 6'3" right now. But she's exaggerating. Oh, sorry, the opposite of exaggerating. Rounding down.
yeah. But that was just so extreme. I'm like, bro, it just.
Right now.
So
Let me see. Those heels look about like 3 inches.
Yeah.
so that's like 6 what?
That's about 6'2".
And so where am I?
That's about 6'2", but she's taller than you right now. You're about an inch shorter than her. Okay, we'll give you 6'1".
I'm one more for 1 inch. I'm sorry, ladies. So I'm not short though, right? I'm
No,
not a
you're
short
not
kid.
short, but you're just not
Thank you,
as
baby.
tall as I would like you to
It's
be. But
okay.
you're very handsome.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. I was just making sure.
You're right though. He didn't have to prove it. That was
way too much.
doing too much.
That
That
was
was
way too
doing
much.
way too much. But I do understand though, because the first girl looked at him like, you're completely capping.
Yeah.
And-
Oh,
and then-
yeah.
And then when she said it, he was like, okay, at this point you're trying to make me look crazy, like I'm a lie. Because let's be honest, as guys, guys do lie about height too.
yeah,
And guys overshoot on height, but like I do understand, because the girl in the green was like, "There's no way."
that's what.
Yeah,
see,
and
see that's where the disconnect comes in.
Yeah.
Because guys overshoot, women undershoot. So that's why she said 6'1",
Yeah.
he said 6'2", right?
Yeah.
So really, it's let's say 6'1" and 6'3", but they both add one and take away one. So it's like it makes a bigger gulf.
I agree more with him, just because he's not. Even the shoes that he's wearing is like, at most like half an inch. Like I don't think he's lying about being 6'2".
No. I'm saying he's exaggerating a little bit, because he might be like 6'1.5", which is 6'2", right?
He's
But my
6'2".
point, we're missing. Okay, fine. Let's say 6'2". But my point is that men typically will give themselves 1 or 2. Women will take off 1 or 2.
Yeah, we
so
agree.
you're gonna have a difference of like 4
Yeah.
when it's really just 2. Is my main point.
Yeah,
That's my main point.
Yeah. I was just trying to say that they like on this episode they're like ODing with it.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Dee. I'm 27. I popped my balloon because you kind of look like my cousin. I'm
I get
so
it.
sorry.
I don't want to date my cousin either.
But you look good.
You're gorgeous too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very pretty skin. I like that.
Thank you so much. Chocolate.
Okay. Yes. All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 26. And I initially popped it because of the outfit. But now that I get close to you and I heard what you say, I want my balloon back.
Thank you.
Because I can always change your fit, baby. I love fashion. We can go shopping.
Thank you. Yeah. And I actually have more fits in my book bag back there. You feel me? Like,
Can you get that balloon?
yeah. I don't mind. She asked for it. I'll hand it to you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we
I
back.
like spoiling my lady, man.
Okay, let's go on to these next ones. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Kamina. I'm 27, and I popped my balloon because, like she said, because I'm Haitian, and you look a lot like my relative.
Okay. Cool. Your relative's beautiful then.
Yeah, you are very handsome, though. You're very handsome and, well groomed, like she said.
Thank
I
you.
agree.
So are you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, too.
Okay, thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name's Carrington. I'm 26. I popped because of the outfit. I mean, you are extremely handsome.
So I need to go back there and change.
I'm sorry. His outfit is it the most amazing outfit in the world? No, but it's regular formal attire. It doesn't look terrible. Yeah. Not only that, but there's been a lot of guys on the show who have come like that. It's been completely fine. And then normally the girls roast guys when they don't come like that. Like if anyone who's ever seen the show, let us know in the comments. But you'll see that most times when the guys get roasted, it's because they're wearing like a graphic T-shirt and some like sloppy shoes or whatever, and the person's like, "Oh, you didn't even come dressed." Like he just looks. I mean, he looks fine. He just doesn't look like he just hopped out of bed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just one of those things where if you're not attracted to someone, you're just trying to shoot. And I get that, because listen, if I was on the show, I wasn't attracted to someone, it's very hard to just be like, well, I just don't like you. I just don't like your face. Like, I understand why they might just pinpoint something random and be like, okay, well, I don't like that.
Of course.
So, I mean, I also
honestly, like, I'm so sorry. The outfit threw me. I don't know. Right.
Can you help me out? What's wrong with the outfit?
Like the combination, nothing's wrong with the combination. I don't like how it fits.
I'm colorblind, so like.
Oh, you match, baby, though.
Oh,
like,
what so, yeah.
That's the fit. It's just how it fits kind of throws me. Like your body's great, your face is great, teeth, everything is eaten. But
it's just the outfit.
I didn't. Yeah, like something about it is not.
What, it's too tight. It's too short. What
it's probably too tight because. Right. The way that you and we can tell, and it would have shown in anything, honestly. And I love everything that you said. So you are.
I gotta cancel my friends. They told me to wear this.
They set you up, but
they set me up crazy.
I would get my balloon back, but
no, I get it. First impressions, everything. I'm actually a professor and I teach that.
Yeah.
So I teach.
Look, this is the icing on the fucking cake.
So I get it.
All right, thank you. Let's go on over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Kay. I'm 27. It was just a fit thing. Like, for sure. The pants are definitely too tight.
Way too tight, right?
But you're not unattractive though.
Thank
You.
My grandma told me the creases. You not put the creases.
Yeah, no.
If you ever get rejected, bro, just leave out a rejection.
Yeah, like, it's a little too much.
Like I mean I get it that like he feels a little like all the girls pop, so he probably feels bad about himself, and then on top of it, they're roasting your fit, which is just it's a regular. It was probably a little bit too tight. Yeah, whatever, it's not a big deal.
I agree with you at first, but now I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to imagine myself in this situation. There's not very many ways to go about it without coming across as salty. So maybe he's being playful and kind of like jovial back and forth, not to come across as salty.
Yeah, trying to play it off.
Yeah, because he's like, F all you hoes.
Yeah. Or be like the one guy, oh, you did me a favor. Yeah. That was hilarious. That was so funny. At that point, you're just turning it up. No, that was hilarious.
Okay, no,
the way that he did that with confidence was hilarious.
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, I know.
That was back in the gal. Yeah.
But I treat my lady old school.
For sure.
You know,
so I respect it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's go here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name is Christina. I'm 24. I popped because I didn't feel like a spark and because of the fit as well. But I really like your personality.
Thank you. Thank you.
And our last lady here. Name and age and why you ended up.
Jay's face, you're like, I don't care. Who cares?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is a terrible. It's like, well, I mean, girls know this. If a girl ever tries to set you up with her friend and you're not really feeling her friend, you're like, oh, what do you think of her? You'd be like, oh, she seems like a nice girl. Girls know immediately, like, no, like you're not attracted. I mean, it's the same thing when you hear like nice, like, oh, you're a nice person. It's like, come on, man, just.
By the way, this guy is not like, he doesn't jump out to me as being unattractive, so I don't know why they all.
Like I said, it's just these girls on this episode. These girls were probably like the most pickiest followers on this episode. Like they've had the most generic response. Like one girl pops her balloon and says, oh, whatever. Like every girl says the same thing. Really? So this episode, like even the comments, if you check the comments, like we can scroll down and look at the comments. Like the comments are like roasting all the girls in this.
Popping your balloon.
Hello, I'm Kia, 29. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with your fit, and I also love the shoes, love the creases. I'm old school as well. Was really close with my grandmother, so I understand. You also work out.
I'm a grandma's baby.
So am
That's
I.
Like
she's on my screensaver.
Yeah.
Yes. I think you look great. Just initially, I wasn't initially attracted. I didn't want to immediately pop. I wanted you to have the platform to be able to speak and give a little background about yourself. It's just a small group of women. Your woman might not be here, but there's plenty of millions of women watching. But she might be here.
For sure.
So I'm rooting for you.
For sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's head on back to Our Lady of.
She definitely has a brother or kid. Just by the way that she speaks. Like, she just seems like she has, like, little brothers or, like, a son or something like that. I don't know. She just kind of gave me that vibe. Like, that motherly kind of kind of vibe.
Over here. All right. Any questions between the two of you? Feel free.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
I have a kid.
Okay, cool. And how old?
2.
Okay, awesome. What's the situation with your?
Me and my son's father do week to week. We have good co-parenting relationship.
That's awesome. And why did that end?
It ended because I was in a relationship with him for 6 years and he didn't marry me.
Oh, got you. So it was a boundary.
Yeah, I had to stand on business. I had to go. Awesome. And, I was with him from 19 till 8 months ago.
Got you. So childhood.
Yeah.
Got you. Cool. I have a question. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
What's your favorite genre of music and the artist?
I love R&B and pop, and my favorite artist is Michael Jackson.
Word. Okay. Do you like to dance?
Yes, I love to dance. I'm a dancer. I'm an exotic
I've dated
dancer.
a lot of dancers.
Really?
Yeah, I've dated a lot of dancers. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have no problem with that.
I think I'm good with a young lady right there.
Come on, Tiffany. Come on up.
We all know what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what's going on here.
Well, it seems like he's probably not looking for anything serious. That's what I take from it.
Oh, okay.
Because of the kind of questions he's asking. What's your favorite kind of music? Like after she
talked about having a kid.
Yeah. So I mean.
Well, again, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt to say maybe he wanted to
get a dub, get a W.
Yeah.
Get a W after hearing all those L's. Yeah, I feel that.
But there's something is it sensible to leave someone and create a single parent household just because he didn't marry you when you were already gathered with the person for 6+ years? To me, that just seems stupid.
If I'm just being honest, we probably all know the reason why. It's probably because she was stripping.
But so she just start stripping? Because she said they were together for 6-7 years.
I'm saying, okay, maybe he's like, okay, well, I don't want to marry her. She strips.
Oh, that's why he didn't marry her. You're saying okay, no, I'm not blaming the dude for not marrying her. I'm not saying that you should drag someone out, but I'm saying if you have a kid already, why would you end it just because he wouldn't marry you? If you're already in assuming all the things are healthy enough relationship.
I mean, she said 6 or 7 months ago, so I mean, there's time for her to come back.
Yeah.
That's not even. I wouldn't if I knew a girl had been with a guy that long.
Yeah, and it's only.
I'd be like, it has to at least be like a year and something or 2 years.
Oh yeah.
After that, for because I feel like you're just not over it.
Facts. That's facts.
So I mean, at this point, he just wants a dub. He barely listened to anything she said. He just,
Yeah.
It'll be interesting because they do catch ups with the show. They'll interview the couple afterwards. So I'm interested to hear what happens. Most likely, probably just a hookup.
If that.
Yeah, but I do want to bring something up because I think that this was a good statement. All right, guys. So after the show aired, rapper Killer Mike had this comment to make about this because this video went viral. This is what he said. He said, "White women gonna come along and snatch this upwardly mobile ninja up. Mark my words. They all fumbled the ball. God bless him out." And I'll be honest, I don't think he's wrong. That's not him saying that he thinks that black women are bad. He's just talking about this group of women that seem to just be, I don't know, just kind of off or whatever. I don't think it's just white women. I think just women in general that see that all the value that he brings are going to definitely take him up on his offer. I just think it's funny that you have celebrities that are actually responding to these viral shows now.
I always say this, and I mean, this probably is an obvious statement, but I don't take any of the women to go on these shows that seriously. As far as the standpoint of them looking for something, actually looking, that goes to the men too. A lot of these people on these shows, I don't think they're here.
Just looking for clout.
Looking for attention. So I'm not really, this is not a good representation of women or the dating market, but hey, Killer Mike has a point. I mean, we'll see.
See, this is where I kind of disagree with you slightly on this.
Yeah.
I do think that this is this the most accurate representation of the dating market? No. But I do believe to some degree that this is what the dating market is. If we were to, let's just listen to me.
Okay.
I feel like if you were to walk into a club, I think this is the average mindset of people when they're in the club. Both men and women.
That's like saying you walk into a jail and most people in there are there for drug charges. I wouldn't go to a club to find someone serious anyways.
I'm just saying that's what I think that this is kind of mocking is when you go into a club, you see a bunch of girls, you might see a bunch of guys, and they pretty much judge you based on little stuff like that. Oh, his shoes are not clean, his bottle, because it's just so many. Okay, when you're in a club, there's so many different types of women there. When you're in a club, there's so many different types of men there. So people naturally just try to pick out the best person that they can. And because they're trying to pick out the best person they can, they are often discrediting people on the smallest things. They'll see a guy, oh, he's sloppy. He got a little bit of a drink on his shirt. All right, he's discontinued. He's discontinued.
We're no longer making this story. That's funny.
But they go off a little stuff like that. So I think in terms of that, I think that's accurate. So
I agree with you 100% with the club analogy for sure. But if I'm taking it to you meet someone in church analogy, or you meet someone at work analogy,
of course not. No. But
friend group analogies.
No. But like I said before, that's when you have a mass group of people, a lot of people.
What do you mean?
See all the girls on lineup? I'm saying like when you have a lot of people. Like let's say if you meet a girl at church or you meet a girl in your friend group, chances are it's a small group. It's not like a whole large group.
No.
Or even within church. In church service, they normally you either go general service where it's everyone mixed in with different ages, and you probably might only be attracted to like a few it's you see at church service. It's not like you go to church service and it's like there's a whole bunch of attractive people.
I disagree with that 100%, but that's fine.
I mean, like, have you ever had that experience?
Yeah, I have. I think that you're.
When you walked in church and there's like a whole bunch of baddies, like baddies everywhere.
Obviously,
because my whole.
Okay, how about this? If you go to a club, you're more likely to see a bunch of women that are done up and super dressed up and in their heels and makeup and all that. Sure, and maybe the club attracts a certain type of woman. Sure, I'll give you that. But I've been to churches with plenty of attractive women. They're not all super done up, but they look good. Or like I mentioned before, even at school, or even at, what's the other one I named? Friend group's the one I will say, yeah, that's smaller. It's a friend group. But I'm talking about like a big church, not like a small community, like a big church or a big, if you work at like a big company, for example, or a school,
School, okay. Well, no, I think school's pretty similar to the club.
No. What do you mean?
Because there's a mass group of people in school, and then you get discontinued for like the little small stuff.
No, because you can be in school, you can have a bunch of different classes over a bunch of semesters and meet someone in those classes, and then you get to know each other in the classes. You know what I mean? Like versus like it's not just strictly just looks.
So are you talking about high school or are you talking about college?
College.
Okay. I'm talking about high school.
Oh no, I'm talking about college.
I was talking about high school. I wasn't talking about college.
No, college. I can't remember high school. I'm not even that old. But yeah, but like I mean, again, I think your analogy of making this a comparison to a club is spot on. Like even the way you look.
Yeah.
I mean, except for.
No, I've seen all that look in the club. I've seen all that in the club.
Yeah, so I mean, that makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. And yeah, in the club, I'm sure that hypergamy is on 10 in the club because I mean, in the club is literally just off of looks because you can't really hear each other in the club.